Hello and welcome to my little opportunity to tell you a little bit about me, your instructor. My name is Dr. Mark Kavanaugh, and I've prepared a little bit of a slideshow to kind of quickly go through, so you know where I'm coming from, you know what my experiences are, my education, what I like to do, where I live, all those things because it's part of the way that I teach and it informs the way I think about the world. So let's transition here to my slideshow and welcome to a few of my favorite things. Now, first off, I'm going to talk about my own educational background. I have a bachelor's degree in science in psychology that I got from St. Thomas University, in Fredericton, New Brunswick, Canada. I then moved to Augusta and studied jazz and contemporary music at UMA. Working in the mental health field that entire time, I got a Master's of Science in Counseling and Psychiatric Rehabilitation. After I started working at KVCC, I got another Master's in Instructional and Performance Technology, lots of instructional design and graphic design and whatnot. And finally, got my PhD in psychology with an emphasis on teaching, learning, and online learning. Now, my work history is pretty diverse. I'm mostly in the mental health field, doing social work type things. I did some management in that field for nonprofit organizations and whatnot. I've also done some construction early in my life, and I was an expert potato picker from where I grew up. And so that created quite a work ethic that I have and enjoy right now. At KV, I've been teaching for 24 years, including a few years as an adjunct. At the beginning, I came on full-time in 1999. I'm the current chair of social sciences. The first program I created was the mental health program, which is now being run by somebody else. And I just created the psychology degree program. I'm very excited about that. I'm the director of the Center for Civic Engagement, which is the part of KVCC that promotes the use of community service and civic engagement within our curriculum, and I'm a Bright Space faculty support person. My professional affiliations are with the American Psychological Association. I'm part of Division 2, the Society for the Teaching of Psychology, and I'm an Apple Distinguished Educator. There's only about 2,000 of us worldwide, and if you have any questions about Apple products, I'm a pretty good guy to come to. I was born in the great city of Montreal and retained my Canadian citizenship as well as my American citizenship. I moved to a lovely hometown of St. Agatha, Maine, way up north, about the second most northern town in Maine, and my house actually appears in this picture. I then at one time when I was in junior high moved to the beautiful island of Guam in the middle of the Pacific. And here's an aerial picture of the southern part of the island, but you can see the whole island. It's only about 30 miles long. I lived on the northern part in the Air Force Base that was there. I was a military brat, and I emphasized the word brat. While I was there, however, I learned how to scuba dive in the most beautiful clear waters in the world. That is not me. That is a modern picture, but this is actually from a reef in Guam. So I might have actually seen some of this stuff when I was there way back then. But what I didn't see was Ariel. Never met her. Didn't happen. I'm also an avid cyclist. I like to bike. I'm not a racer. I'm more just an enjoy being on a bike. And for the last 8 years, I have participated in the Trek Across Maine, raising money and awareness for lung health and clean air. And I sponsor a team called Chain Lynx, LYNX, for our animal mascot, which participates in the Trek Across Maine every year. I am an avid Peanuts fan. I have a collection of books, movies, and memorabilia that occupies quite some space in my house. I have been a professional musician for over 30 years. My current band is Yellow Brick Road, a tribute to Elton John, and we play all over the country. And this particular picture comes from Steel Stacks, which is a facility in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Great place to play. And there I am in the back, holding down the bass. I currently live in Skowhegan. A nice aerial picture of here of our of the island and the two bridges that we have connecting the two larger parts of Skowhegan. I consider myself a liberal Christian. It's an important part of my life, and I am a scientist, and I do not see any contradiction in this at all, and I feel very comfortable in both of these worlds. Finally, consider myself an earthling. I'm a very ardent protector of nature. I am not a climate denier. I believe that our climate is changing and that we need to do something about it. While at the same time, I'm not silly enough to think that we are not alone. I am a believer in aliens. So, with that said, that is a little bit about me. I hope that over the semester I can get to know a little bit about you. And that's it for now. I will see you in class.